Hello, this is Cakes, and I'm here with an Eijiro Kirishima XL Farm listener. This is called Silence. There's also a slight trigger warning for self-harm, suicidal references, and mentions of minimal gore. This is a fanfiction that I wrote myself, so I hope you guys enjoy. You sat at lunch with some of your classmates as you heard your stomach grumble. Aren't you going to eat, listener? Kaminari questioned. No, I had a big breakfast. I'm fine. But you were very much not fine. Over the course of the week, you had only eaten a piece of toast and a few crackers. No one had seemed concerned when you didn't eat. Why would they? Your thoughts began to run wild as you let them consume you. You don't deserve to eat. He'll never accept you like this. You might as well end it all now. You were pulled from your thoughts by a certain spiky-toothed grin. Hey, listener, do you want to come with us to the skating place? Kirishima asked you. You loved that goofy grin of his. He's just pitying you. He doesn't want you there. Your thoughts seemed to scream at you. I have some homework to catch up on. You lied as you got up to leave the cafeteria. You walked out of the cafeteria into the bathroom. You made sure it was vacant as you locked the main door and ran to a stall. You stuck a finger down your throat, causing 1 gag, 2 gags, and finally, you threw up. You sat there as you watched the contents flush down the toilet and heard a knock at the main door. Listener? Crap, you thought. It's Kirishima. You quickly washed your hands and opened the main door. Hey, listener, are you okay? Kirishima asked you. Yeah, I just had to, wash my hands. You quickly rushed past him and walked towards the dorms. Time skip. You sat in your bathroom as fresh blood ran down your wrists. A bottle of medication sat next to the sink. You don't need the medications. Your thoughts whispered at you. You'll be fine without them. No, I need them. You mumbled back, rocking back and forth, tears streaming down your face in a panic. Kirishima, Bakugo, Kaminari, Sero, Mina, and Jiro were getting ready to leave. Guys, I'm going to check on listener. I've been worried about them lately. Ooh, looks like Sharky's worried about his little crush, Mina cooed. I'm serious, Mina, he said, a slight pink appearing across his features. They haven't been themselves lately. Kirishima ran up towards your dorm room. He began to knock on your door, but noticed it hadn't been closed correctly. He began to wonder why it was open, when his thoughts were interrupted by your mumbling in the bathroom. Kirishima walked towards the bathroom, the door also not being closed correctly. Listener! Kirishima cried out, a look of horror drawn across his face. You hadn't noticed his presence. You were shaking and rocking and mumbling under your breath as tears stained your cheeks. There seemed to be no end to the sickening swirl of thoughts dragging you deeper and deeper, telling you that you weren't good enough. Kirishima crouched above your small figure, unsure of what to do. You eventually were dragged down by your thoughts as you went unconscious. Kirishima panicked as he wrapped your wrists in bandages and cleaned you in your bathroom. He knew you needed to take medications to help with your anxiety and depression. You had entrusted him with such information previously. Kirishima placed you on your bed and went to grab a glass of water and your meds. You slowly began to slur from your sleep as you felt a sharp pain on your wrists. Ow, your cracky voice murmured as you began to wake up. Kirishima sat next to you, his head perked up. Listener, are you okay? It was so loud. Shh, Kiri, too loud, he whispered, almost in a drunken state. Kirishima sat by your side as you placed a hand on his face. Your tears were streaming down. Listener, why did you do this? He asked, now sobbing. You didn't answer, as you were still drowsy and dizzy. When you didn't answer, Kirishima reached for your meds and handed you the glass. Can you please take these, listener? He questioned. You silently agreed and took the meds. When you began to become more aware of your surroundings, Kirishima asked you once again, Listener, why? He seemed scared and worried. He cared that you were hurting. You gulped as you slowly answered. The pain is just too much. His eyes widened with sorrow as he pulled you into a tight hug, afraid to let you go. You began sobbing into his wide chest. I'm here, listener, he said, rubbing soothing circles on your back. The voice in your head tried to scream out, but the warmth filling your senses overcame the hurt, the pain, and the sorrow. But I love you, listener, Kirishima whispered. You hugged him tighter and tighter. I love you too, Kiri. You muffled into his chest, the voice still attempting to scream until it had faded completely, being replaced by a deafening silence in your head that felt nice and comforting. This silence was a great change of pace. Okay, so that was my Eijiro Kirishima fanfiction. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did previously do a self-harm listener with multiple characters, but I just wrote this one and I just really wanted to do a video on it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you are liking any of the content I'm posting here, please like my videos and maybe even hit subscribe if you would like to listen to more, and give any recommendations in the comments below as to what things you'd like to hear next. Okay, thanks for listening and tuning into this fanfiction.